So Warcraft I had no idea about, and nor did Toby. We had never played it.
I had never played it. I knew of it.
Have you played it since?
No.
Are you not even slightly interested?
No. And the beauty of the film is you don't even need to have ever played the game, and you're being introduced to a new world.
The series will have an extremely dedicated fan base.
Definitely.
Because, you know, they're such passionate gamers. Did that put a lot of pressure on you both?
No fan wants it to not work, I think, but what you do when you already have such a huge fan base is you put yourself sort of in the firing line for discussion and criticism, because people have such opinions, preconceived ideas of who these people are you're playing, and they've grown up with them and they've embraced the world in which they inhabit, and there's no, you're either going to really fail or they're going to really like it. Whereas if it's a new idea, they haven't got anything to compare it to, so this is much easier to criticize if you're already a fan. But you can't, I think, if you're the creative team behind it, if you're the director or the actors, you have to forget about that. You have to make something as its own entity.
Obviously, the film is high fantasy. So, I mean, for you both, how was getting into character with something so removed from reality?
I mean, the burden I felt, really, although the fans should have that burden, was to the artist who created the model of Duratan. You know, my job is to make that model move and come to life. If you don't do it correctly, you've undone someone's incredible work, and there's no redoing it.
And I heard you had some problems with your armour, Dominic.
Many.
Getting on horses, I think, was what I heard.
I don't know how. I would have been quite interested to work out how much it did all weigh together. But I mean, they made it as light as possible, and it was.
It was £90, wasn't it? That's what I heard.
Did you hear that?
Altogether, £90. Yeah.
That's amazing.
But it was hard to actually physically move sometimes during fight sequences, to move how you'd like to move.
Dominic, you've said before that you'd be quite up for playing James Bond. How would you feel about that now?
Well, how would I feel about
taking on 007?
I think there's not a English actor in the world, and if they said they wouldn't be, they'd be lying. It's it's one of the ones that every boy growing up, you know, he has all the gadgets and all the cars and all the excitement that one would want to, you know.
Absolutely.
But it's just everything, you know, the whole, this happens I remember this happening last time. It's funny. I think they've been so clever with the franchise, and they've always recreated it so brilliantly. I'll be intrigued to see who they choose.
If we do not unite, our world will perish.
This doesn't need to happen. There is one who may help us.
For orcs, there is no other life but war. No, but with the humans' help, there could be.
Why are you here?
To save our people.
Can we trust him?
They're beasts. They should all be destroyed.
Are you sure about that?
We'll protect the kingdom, you and I.
You side with the humans against your own kind.
This is suicide.
We have no choice. We should attack with full force.
Whatever you plan to do, do it now!